Hello, I'm Clive Gidney from clivegidneyphotography.com, and I've just seen a question on Facebook about extension tubes. So I just thought I'd jump on and make this quick video to cover off a couple of misconceptions about extension tubes versus close-up lenses. A lot of people think that extension tubes will give you better results in all cases because they are adding no optical elements to the light path, whereas close-up lenses, you're adding an actual lens in front of your existing lens, which can degrade the image. Now that is certainly true of cheap close-up lenses, but there are some really good quality ones out there made by Canon or Nikon, or then there are Raynox ones which clip on the front of your lenses. So which should you use in which circumstances and why? Well, it depends on the focal length of the lens that you're adding them to, and generally speaking, shorter focal length lenses work better with extension tubes, and longer length focal length lenses work better with close-up lenses. So let me just give you a couple of examples of the difference in magnification you can get in different circumstances. And for this, I'm going to jump over to a website that I've got no connection with at all, but is a really useful resource on macro called Extreme Macro. So here you can see we're on the Extreme Macro website, and if we go to calculators and close-up lens calculator, so let's say we're using a 60mm Olympus micro four thirds macro lens, which gives you 1:1 magnification, and let's use a close-up filter of 4 diopters. Canon make one called the D250, and it's about 70 or 80 pounds. The focal length of our lens is 60, and the magnification of the lens is 1:1. So if we calculate there, we can see we go from 1:1 to 1.48:1. So you get nearly 50% more magnification. If we look at that same lens with extension tubes, there's another calculator on the website for extension tubes, and let's say we add a 16mm extension tube. We've got our 60mm lens, magnification reproduction is 1:1, and let's say we're intending to use f8 and calculate. Now you'll see we only get 1.27:1 magnification. If we go back and do the same thing again with the 30mm macro lens that's available with the 4x diopter lens on and calculate, now our magnification drops to 1.24. Whereas if we look at the extension tubes and look at the 30mm lens, our magnification now goes up to 1.53. So there you have it. You can see that on shorter length lenses use extension tubes, and on longer focal length lenses use close-up filters. Typically the break point is about 50mm, where it's worth swapping from one to other. If you've got a 100mm macro lens, then definitely use close-up lenses, but on shorter length lenses, then use extension tubes. Hope that's helpful. Bye for now.